At Santa's Enchanted Forest, you'll always find a model town replicas. And now, the conclusion of Agent Mike's movie TV show Revewer, Christmas Cavalcade 2, Global Holiday. We're back! Now, let's head on down to the exciting conclusion, shall we? Yes! We're giving it joy to the world on this Christmas day! And now, here's this animated holiday movie, which is made by Mondo TV. Like the saga shows of Simba the King Lion, The Legend of Sleeping Beauty, Simba Jr. Goes to the World Cup, and Winner and the Golden Child. It's about a boy named Ari with two of his dogs, Winner, who is a stray poodle, and Fox, who is a Labrador from New York City, where he originally lived at the Bronx. And this animated film is called, that I'm going to be reviewing, Christmas in New York. Check it out! It all began in the jungle where Ari, Winner, and Fox reside. Ari tells Professor Owl to go to New York to deliver peace and joy to everyone for Christmas. And he writes a letter to Santa Claus, or Father Christmas, to deliver his Christmas wishes to Winner and Fox and himself as well. Making arrangements with Arbor the tree, Ari, Winner, and Fox goes to New York City. And they are so delighted to see the snowfall in Central Park. Wow, this is really based from Winner and the Golden Child. Ari meets with Fox's friend in Central Park and promises to deliver peace, joy, and happiness on Christmas. When Ari first sees New York City, he is so delighted. That's where Fox used to live in New York City before. We first met him in Simba Jr. Goes to the World Cup. Fox gets some leashes for him and Winner, and Ari leashes them to act like a person walking the dogs. Wow, I like the way how Ari whistles a happy tune as he leaves Central Park with his dogs. Along the way, Ari meets with Angelo, the dog catcher, thinking that Fox got into lots of trouble, but Ari tricks him it was Foffy. While walking down New York City, people were so happy to greet Fox and Winner, as Ari, Fox, and Winner are on their way to see Father Christmas. As Ari talks to Father Christmas to deliver the letter, he said, does he know the names of the reindeer, but Ari doesn't know the names of the reindeer. So, in order to find out more, they need to stop to have a bite to eat. Fox meets with Little Joe, as Little Joe is so happy to see him again after he's gone for such a long time. And Father Ramirez is also delighted to see Fox bringing his friends Ari and Winner. He was so delighted to have Fox for Christmas. And Father Ramirez takes Ari to the dining room to enjoy a nice hot meal. And of course, Ari meets with Tracy and another boy. And they explain how poor people eats in the dining hall at the cathedral. And Father Ramirez organizes everything. And Ari finally understands that it comes clear to him that Christmas would be so much fun, and how can he deliver peace, joy, and happiness. So Ari takes a ruby from his jerkin on his coat and gives it to Father Ramirez to wish him a Merry Christmas. Then Father Ramirez decided to give real dinner and gifts to the poor, and they all cheered gleefully. As they are on their way to Central Park to learn more about Santa's reindeer, they met with Angelo again, but Winner trips Angelo over after Ari calls other dogs for help. Then, when they met Angelo for the third time, they saw Angelo has a change of heart feeding birds and squirrels. And he too also has the ability to talk to animals, and he promises not to catch Fox again, and Ari makes Angelo change of heart. After all, what more fun than having everyone together for Christmas? And Angelo finally likes Fox, Winter, and Ari after all. And Angelo invites them to his place to meet with his daughter, Miriam. Miriam is so delighted to see Ari's dogs, and they all talk about their lives and such. Suddenly, the Snowflake fairy appears from out of nowhere, and she grants Ari one wish. Winter and Fox suggest Ari to go to the North Pole, but Ari wants Miriam to walk again. Thought he wished it too late. Miriam heard Ari's wish. She gets off of the wheelchair and she is able to walk again, to her parents' surprise. Miriam thanks Ari, Winter, and Fox for helping her make her wish come true, and they're on their way back to Central Park, and with the help of Arbor, they are transported into the Black Forest to meet with Bimbo. Bimbo takes Ari, Winter, and Fox to a secret hut to learn more about Santa and 8 of his reindeer, or 9 of his reindeer if counting Rudolph. They are so delighted that they finally got the reindeer names, and they will mail the letter to Santa Claus just in time before Christmas back in New York City. Ari thanks Bimbo for his help on all the names of Santa's reindeer and understanding the time differences between New York and the Dark Forest. Ari, Winter, and Fox returns to New York City to mail in a letter to Santa Claus. Along the way, they met with Serpico, the Great Dane, who shows Fox, Winter, and Ari on a mission to the orphanage. There they meet Sister Maria, and she greets them well, and they see the children playing, but Ari was not happy with them as they had treated well, so Ari decides to give the orphanage children a Merry Christmas with a ruby. They are so amazed. They all went to the gangsters' hideout where Ari trades in the ruby for some cash, but the gangsters decided to kill Ari as well. So Winter, Fox, and Serpico bites the gangsters and scare them away with other dogs in the city. Ari takes the money and ruby to help the orphanage children and to decorate Christmas, and they're having a great Merry Christmas as Sister Maria sees the money that she decided to buy things for her orphanage children, and she thanked the Lord for everything that she received. Father Ramirez welcomes back Ari, Winter, and Fox and invites them to a wonderful Christmas dinner. Wow, after all, Father Ramirez loves Ari, Winter, and Fox, even though they are so delighted. And Father Christmas congratulates Ari for naming all the Santa's reindeer, too. And when Ari receives a scarf as a Christmas gift from Father Ramirez, his friend Tracy does it too. And so does Winter, and Fox receives dog bones. There they slept in front of the cathedral steps, and Father Christmas shows up with Ari's parents, Rakhal and Kingra, from The Legend of Sleeping Beauty. They are delighted to see Ari, and they build a snowman as Winter and Fox goes to the Meatball Club underground New York City. Fox's friends were so happy, and they have a celebrating of Christmas. And Fox receives a mountain of sausages, and so does Winter, and they all consume it. Then when they woke up, they had a good time on Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Day, they received 3 more presents. Winter receives a tennis ball, Fox receives a dog bone, and a new glasses for Professor Owl. Together, they wish Professor Owl Merry Christmas. What I like about this animated holiday film is Ari, Winter, and Fox giving peace and joy and Merry Christmas to all of New York. I really love those characters. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie an 8. This movie is definitely a must-see for the holidays. So now it is time for me to go back to Santa's Enchanted Forest to wrap things up. So Happy Elf, take me back to Santa's Enchanted Forest. Eeny, meeny, all the rest, back to Santa's Enchanted Forest. Hex, hex!
Oh boy, it's great to be flying back home, don't you think so, Elf?
Yes, it is. It's your home sweet home back in Miami. Hey, I guess I'm back at Santa's Enchanted Forest. Hang on, we're coming in for a landing. Alright, we're back in Santa's Enchanted Forest. But before we review the last holiday film for this holiday special, here's a hockey fan and a player from Canada who will tell us all about it in this animated TV special. Uh-oh! It's time for me to get back to Santa's workshop. You'll review the last 2 specials and films. Merry Christmas, Agent Mike! Bye! Hi there, hockey fans. Welcome to Canada. I am a greatest hockey fan here in Toronto. Now, you all know how hockey got started. Well, hockey, or ice hockey, is a traditional sport which begins in fall and ends in spring, like NHL. And of course, this ice hockey also has some stories to it, like the Mighty Ducks and all the sorts. But in this holiday special, there is a boy whose name is Joey. And he wants to grow up to become the greatest hockey player, just like his brother and a hockey player or a professional hockey player. That Joey wants to do it, and he wants to have the players' skates for his own. But to do so, he needs to wear the magic hockey skates. And that's what I'm going to be reviewing. Here it is.
It all began when Joey, the youngest brother of Zachary, had dreams of becoming a great hockey player, just like Rocky St. John. He really wants Rocky St. John's hockey shoes, but his father said to try on these magic hockey skates given by Nick. And Nick told Joey that there are 3 wishes that he wears the magic hockey skates. And as he goes skating, he first skates at first, but suddenly he just fell. Wow. Never see that coming along. So that Joey grants his first wish that he wants to skate perfectly like a professional. And he tried, and suddenly he skates beautifully. Not amateur-like, but beautifully. Next, Nicholas learns how to shoot the puck into the goal and knows when Zachary saves the puck. That's how Joey wants to be a professional hockey player when he grows up. Then, on the day just before the big game, Joey grants a second wish that he wants to skate like the big kids. And that's exactly what he wanted. Now that he skates well with the big kids, Joey and Zachary talk about it, and Joey saves his third wish till later. Rocky St. John will be there at Zachary's hockey game, and at the hockey game, Zachary saves each puck as he lets his team wins. But suddenly, crunch, breaks Zachary and had a minor sprain, so Zachary has to rest. Zachary asks Joey to take his place, but they would prefer to make Rocky St. John proud. So Joey agrees to take Zachary's place as goalie, and he saves the puck just like his brother. Then he grants one last wish to make his brother proud. So Joey uses his puck and holds onto it and keeps hitting until he shoots at the goal and he makes the score. That makes Zachary's team wins. And Joey told Zachary to get out there, and he holds the trophy and tells Rocky St. John to talk to Joey about it. Rocky St. John was so proud of Joey that he also sees the magic hockey skates that Joey's wearing, that Rocky wears it when he was his age too. So Joey deserves Rocky's skates and wished a Merry Christmas and gives his magic hockey skates to Chloe so that she can learn to skate. What I like about this animated holiday special is that hockey is also part of a Christmas and holiday tradition. And it is so fun if you need to learn to skate to play hockey. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this special a 9. This animated special is a must-see for all ages.
There you have it. That's the magic hockey skates. Back to you, Agent Mike, at Santa's Enchanted Forest, USA.
Well now, ladies and gentlemen, we saved the best for last. It's the sequel to Santa's Apprentice. It used to show in French theaters and was released on DVDs worldwide. Tell 'em, Elf! Tell 'em, Elf! Santa's Apprentice to the Magic Snowflake! Take it away! It all started where a young boy mailed a letter to Santa that he wants a remote-control flying bug. Tim Tim receives the mail and delivers it to Santa's workshop at Santa's village. Although Beatrice does not allow children to see Santa's workshop. Santa tests out one last toy before setting off for his retirement and gives Santa's suit and a hat to Nicholas, as Nicholas finally is a full-fledged Santa after he has learned from his apprenticeship. Although Nicholas tells Tim Tim to go away, Beatrice shows Tim Tim Santa's workshop, and Nicholas gets to work on receiving a letter from a little boy who wants a remote control flying bug and design. But one morning when he woke up, he has a white whisker growing on his face. It's something wrong, but he gets to work on a remote control flying bug anyway, which turns out to be a killer bee, which shoots fire and stings. Wow. And Nicholas deepens his voice to scare Tim Tim out of Santa's workshop. Beatrice, having knowingly what happened about this, she goes to the room and rings the emergency bell to call the other Santas and Santa Claus to come to Santa's workshop to see what was going on. Santa was interviewed with Mr. Ratchet, the head of Daffodil Orphanage in Sydney, Australia, until he hears the emergency bell and goes to investigate to see Nicholas that he has a case of grown-up allosis. Santa takes Nicholas to the basement and sees the magic snowflake, which is melting. The other Santas arrive, and Santa asks Victorian Santa to take over Santa's workshop, while Santa takes Nicholas to the outside to determine to find the cure. Nicholas sees door number 24, which is the Advent calendar, and goes into door number 24 for his future to find out what happened. Then, inside Santa's workshop, Beatrice shows Victorian Santa a video game console, but he knew that video games don't exist in the Victorian age. Then Nicholas enters door number 7 and sees Tim Tim with his husky wolves and Shaman, which is Tim Tim's mother, to explain to go to Bear Mountain to find door number 3, which takes him to the past. After all, he's getting one step closer to cure grown-up allosis. And then, when he meets with Santa again, Santa told him to go to Bear Mountain, but he ignored Santa's warning and entered door number 1, which takes him to Sydney, Australia when Nicholas was a baby. Now, in this movie, we get to see the backstory of Nicholas when he was a baby, with his real parents. It is clearly unknown what happened to his real parents, as the 7-year-old Nicholas tries to stop his real parents, but was drifted away on a ship. And when he comes out of door 1, the advent calendar doors collapsed, and Nicholas feels sad about it, and he has a full-grown beard. Wow! The Victorian Santa converts toys into bricks for the kids to come up with ideas like puppets, buildings, and other things. Beatrice, knowing that Victorian Santa did this, Victorian Santa locks Beatrice in a toy production room until after Christmas Eve. Back at Daffodil Orphanage, Zoe sees Santa and sees the Blue Bunny, and she goes with the portal along with Santa and Mr. Ratchet. And of course that is the same pattern, just like Little Spirit Christmas in New York and Kaya Dark Lineage. There they arrive on a ship, as Mr. Ratchet knew how to steer controls of the ship. They eventually land in Santa's workshop at the North Pole, and Victorian Santa sees this after Waldorf heard the news. They too locked in the toy production room as Waldorf barely escapes to find Nicholas. Nicholas finally sees Bear Mountain, and he and Rufus sleds down. Little by little, slowly but surely, the magic snowflake has been regenerated and rebuilt, and his beard dissolves. He arrives at the base of Bear Mountain after his great laughter, and the bear, with Shaman's magic, turns the collapsed door into door number 3, and then he finally enters door number 3 to the past. Santa gives Zoe his Blue Bunny toy, and Mr. Ratchet sees how Santa treats children this way. Nicholas sees his 3-year-old self and hugs his teddy bear closer to his heart, and entertains a 3-year-old self and gives the teddy bear back to him, and finally exits door 3, and his grown-up allosis is cured. The shaman congratulates Nicholas, and Nicholas apologizes to Tim Tim and invites Tim Tim to have fun at Santa's workshop as he's about to change the rules. When Waldorf, Nicholas, and Tim Tim arrive, Tim Tim distract the elves, and Nicholas and Waldorf free Santa, Beatrice, Humphrey, and Mr. Ratchet and Zoe, but Victorian Santa locks them in again along with Tim Tim. Nicholas comes up with the idea to give a little boy a remote control flying bug, so he designs it in the shape of a butterfly and uses a pencil as a lockpick, and they are free at last. Nicholas and Waldorf tries to stop the Victorian Santa and convinces him to turn around and apologizes that he's officially cured as he's now the new Santa, and decides to set everything's right, but Victorian Santa doesn't care and throws bricks at him. Then Nicholas takes the fall, and then Victorian Santa knew that Nicholas won. He feels sorry for himself and came to his senses, and he finally sees Nicholas in a remote control flying butterfly, and everything turned out all right. And so, with Nicholas, Humphrey, and everyone's help, they converted the bricks back to toys, and there are only 2 hours till Christmas Day. So they decided to make a speedy delivery around the world with butterfly wings on their backs. And Nicholas finally delivers the remote control flying butterfly to the boy that he wanted it. And they saved Christmas once again. And Victorian Santa kept his promise to serve Christmas dinner at Santa's workshop. And Beatrice Lovejoy finally shows up and asks Santa why he hasn't shown up in Sydney, Australia.
Mr. Ratchet finally sees Santa doing things right, offers him a new head of Daffodil Orphanage, and they all have a wonderful Christmas dinner, and the magic snowflake is great. What I like about this animated holiday film is definitely a sequel to Santa's Apprentice, and it turns out to be much better than the predecessor. And hey, that magic snowflake didn't appear in the animated series, but it's truly a sequel. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this animated holiday film a 9. This animated film is also definitely a must-see, just like Santa's Apprentice, and I betcha you're gonna love it. And now, we take a moment to share this memorable moment of the holidays of Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa as the kids from Christmas Town will be singing Christmas is for Everyone. Take it away! Whether or not you spend time for the holidays with your family and friends, holidays are all around us for Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, like the Hanukkah menorah at Miami Beach Lincoln Road. That's what I talked about earlier. And oh, how I love family fun packs celebrating the holidays. Even little Brandon wants to ride on Santa's sleigh in Dear Mr. Santa Claus. That is what I truly love about him. It is so awesome. Also, I love how Jingle first met Andrew in Jingle All the Way from Hallmark. Take a listen to Ira playing the violin.
So just remember this, my friend, is what you give.
The lessons paid off. Yes.
And so we like to say when day is done.
Of course, my favorite memorable moment is that Billy finally got a dog for Christmas with the help of his friend the Snowman in The Snowman and the Snow Dog. I like how Billy loves his new dog. Ari, Winter, and Fox cheered on as they got new presents from Santa from Christmas in New York. And in Santa's Apprentice, I like how Nicholas met with Felix and they reunite together, and Nicholas gives Felix a new home for him and his parents to live in. Nicholas and Felix will always be the best of friends. And I like how Nicholas entertains his 3-year-old self in the magic snowflake. When you worked hard playing ice hockey and achieve well, you deserve those excellent quality ice skates like Rocky St. John from the Magic Hockey Skates. That's how I love about this holiday special, as I talked about it earlier. And oh yes, when you want to spend time with family and friends, like Family Fun Pack, or even Andrew and Sophia, like in Jingle and Belle's Christmas Star, it is so much fun when everybody loves to get together, just like in the song, The More We Get Together, for the holidays. And isn't it great reuniting with the dog named Ramona from Little Spirit Christmas in New York? It's a picture-perfect, memorable family moment. Let's finish listening to Christmas is for Everyone to end the memorable moment. Time we have here at AgentMike's movie TV show Reviewers Christmas Cavalcade Global Holiday. Don't forget, I am always here all the time. If you got any questions, requests, or any comments, send me a note at facebook.com/DragonAgentProductions, and you can view my videos there. You can also view my videos through YouTube at youtube.com/DragonAgentProd1. And you can also leave a message on my blog via Tumblr at agentmikehub1.tumblr.com. And let us know how you feel about this holiday special. And comment me or request me any way you want to. This is Agent Mike wishing you all a happy holidays. Happy Christmas, everybody, from London. We like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Have fun, guys. Be safe.
Be safe. Merry Christmas from Sydney.
Joy they are bringing. It's Christmas in New York. Street lights are pleasing. Snowflakes are teasing. Central Park's freezing. It's Christmas in New York. The stars in the heavens are so bright. They tell of a baby that was born on this night. Restaurant signs swaying, blue skies are graying. Everyone's saying it's Christmas in New York. Skyscrapers gleaming, Broadway lights beaming. Children are dreaming. It's Christmas in New York. Yours and mine. Stockings are filling. Champagne is chilling. It's all so thrilling. It's Christmas in New York. Log fires are burning. Santa's returning, filling each yearning. It's Christmas in New York. Church bells are ringing, choirs they are singing, joy they are bringing. It's Christmas in New York. It's Christmas in New York. It's Christmas in New York.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring for you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding, now bring it right here. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.